Hey guys, what's going on? This is Tyler, and today we are back with another Dragon Ball What If video, and today we are going to be doing What If Android 17 was in the BUU Saga. Now, before we get into any of this, I just want to clarify, I know 17 was in the BUU Saga, but I'm saying what if he was more relevant, and I don't want to word what if 17 was more relevant because, you know, Super and stuff like that, so I feel like this is the better title out of the two. And also, big credits to Go Heezy for, you know, making this custom picture for me with Kisame as purple. That's going to be my custom profile picture. And also, shout out to Spectrus/Glacier. You'll see him on Lytro Storm's channel on his Hits Bits thing, where he basically killed Lytro and stole his channel. That was pretty funny. Both of them, they were here with me listening to my ideas about this what if and even giving suggestions of their own. So, because of them, this what if is actually being put out very early. Now, again, be sure to go check out Lytro Storm's channel and Go Heezy. Link in the description below. If Glacier has a channel, I'll put that in the description as well. And with that out of the way, I want to thank you guys for 5K. Couldn't thank you in the last one. Reason why was because my mic broke, and my mic keeps on fucking breaking, and it's pissing me off. Excuse me for the language. I know some of you don't like it when I curse, but yeah, it's pissing me off. But we got a new mic. With that out of the way, let's get right in the video. I know you guys want to get into this what if, and I'm excited too. Now, let's get into it. We start our story off with a view of a peaceful island that looks well taken care of, full of life, animals, along with a man taking care of some thugs trying to mess with the animals. The man taking care of the thugs is revealed to be 17. We then cut to the lookout where Super BUU is firing off his human extinction attack, and it's going all over the world. Android 17 would sense large energy levels coming from the sky, and it's going to crash on him, so he would set up a barrier to protect himself. However, while he tries to protect himself, all the life on the island is getting destroyed. Animals are dying along with the thugs that he was taking care of. He wasn't trying to kill them, he was just trying to knock them out. After this, 17 would then get rid of the barrier and try and save some animals, which he actually successfully does. However, after the blast stopped hitting the forest part of the island, he begins to worry after he's realized that this attack was everywhere and it could have hit a very vulnerable spot. He would fly to the area as fast as possible, and after he arrived, he would see a house completely destroyed. He would fly down to the area and would witness the horror. He would see 2 children, along with a woman, completely crushed in rubble from their house. And he would assume that it's probably the energy blasts that were attacking the forest, since it was going everywhere, and he was sensing it everywhere. So, with this, he would basically scream in rage, saying, "Whoever did this is going to pay. I swear it." After this, he would then sense the most powerful and unfamiliar key, and would detect them in the sky, and he would immediately fly up. I believe a bloodlust in Android 17 would get up there in no time. Once he arrives, he is told about what's going on by the Z fighters, and he would simply say that he's going to make him pay specifically because he murdered his family with that attack of his. Piccolo would say to 17 that he understands why he's mad, but he's way out of his league. 17 would smirk and would say, "Maybe so, but I gotta make things right. He took everything away from me, so I'll do the same." Super BUU would just smirk and say, "BUU wants a challenge." And before BUU can even get ready or say a little stupid line to 17, 17 would just send him flying out of the lookout with a kick to the throat. BUU would cough up and smirk with excitement. Both of them begin to rush at each other and start to fight. Now, you guys are probably wondering how strong is 17 in this timeline. Is he Super Saiyan Blue level? Well, no, he's actually very balanced in this timeline in my opinion. See, we have to look at the difference between SSJ3 Goku and SSJ2 Vegeta first, and that is a 4 times difference. Reason why I say this is because SSJ2 Goku is even with Majin Vegeta, and going from SSJ2 to SSJ3 is a 4 times difference. So, with this scaling, I made 17 in between Majin Vegeta and SSJ3 Goku. So, he would be 2 times stronger than Vegeta, but 2 times weaker than Goku. So you would probably come to a conclusion that 17 would not be strong enough to body Super BUU. Now time to move on. The fight would just escalate to 17 not being able to deal with Super BUU's overwhelming strength and is seemingly going to die. However, a Ki Blast would send Super BUU flying. 17 thought he was going to be finished, however he would turn to see a being calling himself Gotenks. Yes, because of 17 stalling Super BUU for a long time, Goten and Trunks actually got the proper time chamber training they needed. And because of this, 17 would then rush to where everyone else is, which is on the lookout, because remember, Super BUU never killed anyone at this point because he never really waited that long. Android 17 just came in and just fucked him up and was just fighting him for days. just basically keeping Super Buu entertained. And so, because of this, Gotenks is ready to fight Super Buu, and Gotenks would just tell 17 to stay back and that he's got this. The Grim Reaper of Justice never fails. However, hold a prayer for my boy Gotenks, because, like in the original, he gets so close to beating Super Buu, but he just defuses. And because of this, Gohan would arrive, he would call Super Buu a retard, and Super Buu would begin to absorb everyone. Remember, Goten and Trunks would decide to fuse at this point since they see Super Buu as a threat, and Buu would definitely want him. He's seen 17's capability, so he's going to absorb him rather than just absorbing Piccolo. He would just try and maybe save Piccolo for later because 17 and Gotenks are really the big ones for now. And so as Pink is basically looming over Android 17, Piccolo would actually see this coming and would push 17 out the way so that he gets absorbed rather than him, because 17 is a way bigger asset than Piccolo. Piccolo realizes that. However, they would get Gotenks. I don't think 17 would react enough in time or just realize in time because he just got saved by Piccolo and he would be confused. So Gotenks, he would still get absorbed by Buu, and Buu-Tanks has emerged. So just like in the original, Goku would come in with a Boltara, however Gohan can't catch, and Buu would ultimately absorb Gohan. Now I believe Goku would actually basically suggest to 17 that they should fuse, however I'm gonna make it kind of not really an option because I feel like that would be kind of weird, and I feel like that's not really the ending I want to go for 17. So what I decided to do is just say Vegeta arrives in time before he can even ask 17, just so you guys understand. So when Vegeta arrives, it would be Vegeta and Goku getting ready to fight Buuhan. When Buuhan powers up, Tien, Hercule, and everyone basically alive at this point, along with 17, would just be watching. 17 would then say, screw this, he's not gonna watch, he's gonna fight, he's gonna avenge his family. And with this, 17 would charge in with Goku and Vegeta, and all three of them would begin to fight Buuhan. However, it's just not enough. Buuhan's just too strong for them. However, Goku would then convince Vegeta to use the Potara earrings because basically Bulma's gone, everyone's gone, and Vegeta needs to fuse with them or else they're done. They're never going to see each other again in the real world. They're going to see each other in heaven or hell or the afterlife. Doesn't even matter. And with this happening, Vegeta would then put on the Potara and Vegeta would emerge. Now, I believe the Vegeta fight would actually play out as per normal. I don't think 17 would step in, nor I wouldn't think Vegeta would want him to step in because he would just want to bully Buuhan because his whole point was to basically get inside of Buuhan, and I feel like having Vegeta in there is a lot better of a chance than 17 going in there. So 17's just gonna stay put for now. So when Vegeta gets absorbed, Buuhan is basically running on water and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta defuse and are basically taking out everyone in Buu, and so Buuhan would not become Buuhan anymore. He would actually become a much weaker Buu by taking out these characters. So that's what Goku and Vegeta are doing. Now, after this, like in the original, Super Buu would just lose all of his forms, and it's 17, Vegeta, and Goku fighting him, by the way. And basically, before Super Buu can even power up, 17's not letting that shit slide, and so because of this, 17 would just charge at Super Buu, saying for Vegeta and Goku to help him finish him off, since now he's a lot weakened, and he's trying to power up, and he's off guard, and they have a better chance now. And with this happening, Vegeta would use the last remaining amount of energy that he's got to perform a Super Saiyan 2 enhanced Final Flash, while Goku begins to power up to try and activate Super Saiyan 3 so they can actually beat Super Buu once and for all, because he needs to use all of his power for this last attack. Now, as Goku's powering up, Super Buu is able to actually recover from the attack and actually push back 17 and Vegeta's attack with his own attacks. He would actually have to put a lot more power into his attack by stopping 17's attack rather than Vegeta's attack, because remember, 17 is 2 times stronger than him in this timeline. But nonetheless, they would both be overwhelmed, and Goku needs to get in there now, or else 17 and Vegeta might die. Now, Goku would finally be able to activate his Super Saiyan 3 form. However, it's burning his stamina, and this form isn't going to stay on long, so he needs to finish it. He would fire off a Dragon Fist through Super Buu, which would make him vulnerable for 17 and Vegeta's Ki Blast. Vegeta stops outputting energy and reverts to his base form due to Ki exhaustion, while 17 outputs just enough energy to destroy all of Super Buu. No pieces of him left, he's gone completely. Peace would be made, and I believe Goku would stay on Earth, seeing how Earth really does need him. Vegeta would get revived as well because he wants to get stronger than Goku now, because remember, he didn't really admit that Goku was stronger at this point, not in particular because we were more so focusing on 17's character arc, and so we'll get into Vegeta's character arc in later arcs, since I believe it would be a lot more interesting to have more character development in another series. Now, I believe Goku would go to Namek and wish for everyone that BUU has killed to be brought back to life. 17 would thank Goku, and Goku would actually give 17 an idea. He should join the Z Fighters and help them protect Earth. Now, 17 has the option to either accept, and this would get him involved in future arcs, or let him stay with his family in peace till the Tournament of Power. So either you want a part 2, which you would get if you vote for him joining, or you can stay in character for 17 and leave him in peace, and this is where you only get one part, which will help me produce other different what ifs faster, which is more variety on the channel. Vote on the community tab. Do you want 17 to join the Z Fighters or not? You guys leave that, and you guys leave that on the community tab, or vote on my community tab. Sorry, this is recording the outro, trying to get this out as fast as I can, but nonetheless, yeah, vote on the community tab. Again, the story can drastically change based on your decision. And with that out of the way, I want to thank you guys for 5K. I appreciate it, and really, I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Be sure to go follow my Twitter, Tyler_, link in the description. Be sure to go, again, subscribe to Goheezy and Lytro Storm, where you can see Spectrus and Lytro Storm himself and Goheezy, who helped me with some ideas in this video. With that out of the way, thank you guys for watching my video, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Peace out. Bye.